Hey everybody, Retro Man here. Hey, and I'm checking back in because I heard that Dollar Tree had their DVDs and Blu Rays. Alright, so let's not waste any time. Let's get into this video and check it out, see what I got. It's been a couple of days ago that I actually went and stopped at a couple of Dollar Trees. I have one here local in Kerrville, Texas that I stop in. About 60 miles of San Antonio. And I actually hit one in San Antonio right as you come in the Rim. It's called the Rim area. And anyway, they have a Dollar Tree there, and I was able to pick up a couple of Blu Rays. And I've got some DVDs. So let's check out the titles that I picked up. This one was one that I picked up called Stonehurst Asylum. I guess you can see that pretty good. And here's the back of it. And it had some, good cast in it. So I went ahead and picked this up. Of course, Kate Beckinsale. Ben Kingsley and Michael Caine, and so looking forward to checking this one out. And back in the 80s, I used to really watch a lot of the kind of cheesy ninja movies, but I've seen this one called Ninja 2, Shadow of a Tear. Anyway, this one has Scott Adkins in it and Kane Kosugi. The synopsis kind of pulled me in, and also this comment on the front, one hell of an old school fight film. And this, it looks like probably a pretty decent action ninja flick, but only $1 at for a Blu-ray at Dollar Tree. The next one is a DVD. I picked this up. Rob the Mob. I think I've seen this before, or I've seen another version of the same type of style movie, but this one has Ray Romano in it and Andy Garcia. Rob the Mob on DVD. So, I thought, hey, for $1, that looked too bad. Like I said, it has a pretty decent cast. And I'm going to look forward to checking this one out. Then I got a movie called Crook, which I have no idea what this is about. It looked kind of like, one of these quirky type movies that sometimes you see at Dollar Tree. And I thought, for $1, I was probably going to go ahead and give it a chance and check it out, just for $1. Why not? So this is it right here. Kind of has like a like Jason mask on, or Michael Myers. I don't know. It just had this feeling of like it might be a decent movie. The synopsis read pretty, interesting on it. So again, only for $1, Dollar Tree. This next one was Bun Raku. I have no idea about it, but it had this actor right here from Hellboy, and I really enjoyed that movie. So Ron Perlman and Demi Moore is in this. Woody Harrelson, Josh Hartnett. So, and some other, actors in this as well. But I'm not sure, the synopsis on the back I read seemed like it was going to be a pretty good little action film. This is the back of it. So I look forward to checking that one out. And again, I don't know if these were a couple that were possibly. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if those were possibly films that have been left over from last time. I'm noticing a trend sometimes with Dollar Tree that when you go and people say, hey, we've got our movies in, or they got their Blu-rays are back in, or whatever. Some of the Dollar Trees still have selections from the last release of movies that are laying there, and maybe I skipped over them. Maybe I possibly could have. They looked interesting to me this time, so maybe I picked them up. So if you don't see those particular titles this time, that may be why. I may have looked over them the last time in my select stores and decided to go ahead and pick them up. But I know for sure that these next couple of titles should be in your local stores. Like I said, all Dollar Trees kind of vary on these, but anyway. Here's another movie that I picked up, Blu-ray. Don Juan, I believe, or no, Don John. Yeah, and supposedly this is Joseph Gordon-Levitt's directing debut, I believe, and Scarlett Johansson's in this, Julianne Moore, and from what I understand, in some of the other videos that I've watched, this is actually supposed to be a pretty good movie. So let's check this out for $1. Only Dollar Tree. Couldn't pass it up for sure. And feel free, down below to go ahead and comment and let me know. Let me know what these movies are. If these movies are of any quality. If you seen them before. Please feel free to go ahead and just comment. And let me know what you think about them, and just to kind of give me an idea, or give maybe something about the movie that I don't know. I enjoy facts and interesting information. So anything that or anything that you can tell me about any of these movies. A lot of these movies are independent films that you may not ever see anywhere else. And you're picking them up at Dollar Tree, and they're, they could either be hits or misses, and you just don't know until you actually buy the movie and check it out. Or you go by hearsay of what people say. But, a lot of times you want to give your own personal opinion after you watch a film. I've seen many films that people, high-level critics have said that, oh, this film's a bust or this film's horrible, and then after that, you watch it, and the film's great. So, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So you have to, kind of sit down and watch these films and kind of take them for what they're worth. But it's, it's a great deal to find some of these. I mean, like I said, only for $1. Most of the time, I only spend maybe between $10. Probably usually at best. At each store that I go to, it would be like a high level amount would be like probably $10 on movies. And I have a ton. I mean, you can look over my shoulder. It's just a partial of my collection over there. But anyway, I picked this one up, Joy. And, just by the cast alone, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, and Bradley Cooper. I've heard that this movie is, decent. I haven't ever seen it before. But again, I've enjoyed Jennifer Lawrence so far in her career. She's also from Louisville, Kentucky, and that's where I'm from. And so we both share that in common. So that's pretty cool. She's a great actress. I know she does things actually locally in the community for the city. So. Anyway, she's a great actress, and I hope to watch this and enjoy it. I've enjoyed most of her films. And next one is Transporter 2. And this is, of course, with Jason Statham. And, of course, we know him from just all of his action movies he's done. If you can see my movie poster back there that's framed, is an Italian Job. I remember seeing him. That was probably one of the first movies I might have seen him in. And I thought he was great in that. And then, later on, you've seen him in just all kind of different other movies. Again, sorry guys. But anyway, he's a great action actor. Fixing to do a movie, I think, with The Rock. And so, like I said, I've enjoyed most of his films, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick this up, for $1. Transporter 2. I don't have Transporter 1, and unfortunately, I don't think I've even seen Transporter 1. So I'll probably just go ahead and probably watch this just to, be able to see it. I may have, thinking about this, I may have seen Transporter 1. And then last but not least, I picked this movie up. I'm a huge fan of this actor. I think he does great work and just an amazing artist, amazing work that he's done. Just so many movies and just classic actor. I mean, this guy I think could probably play any role that he wants to, comedic, serious, even horror film to dramatic roles. I mean, this guy's amazing. So Jack Nicholson and About Schmidt. Trying to get a good angle of that for you. There you go. About Schmidt. And I've seen this movie before, and it's actually pretty excellent. Pretty good. So it's got Kathy Bates in it, and at one part in the movie, she kind of tries to lay the hit on him. In a hot tub, which is pretty funny stuff right there. And but I mean, this is really not a comedy. This is more of a it's kind of a serious role about life. And he's basically he's fixing to retire from his job, and then he retires, and then his wife dies, and then he goes on a trip to go see his daughter get married to a guy that he really don't care for, and then. Like I said, his mom and his family is kind of like out there, and then they're, and then she tries to, hit on him and stuff, and try to, get him to maybe start a relationship with her, and he's not having it, and then, anyway, it's got a great storyline and a great movie, and it has a great meaning. He goes through a couple of things as he's traveling some situations, and I mean there's some comedy in this, but then there's some real lifelike situations that are something to think about at some point. But anyway, surprisingly, this movie is actually pretty good, About Schmidt, and so I picked it up for $1. I mean, can't beat it. If you went to your local video store, whether it be like a retail store and try to find that movie, you may not be able to find it. I'm not sure. You might have to buy that online or really sift through to find that movie. But anyway, About Schmidt. So that's the finds for this time for me. I may go back to a couple of other stores and check out what they have. And if I do, I'll do a secondary video for these DVD and Blu Ray finds. But I've really enjoyed going over these movies with you, and I've enjoyed doing this video, and I hope to give you guys some more videos in the future. I'm no longer using my iPhone camera. This time I'm trying my iMac, and I wanted to see how this might work doing a video using my iMac computer this time on the webcam. Anyway, guys, you guys take care, and happy video hunting, and take care. Check out your local Dollar Tree for Blu-rays and DVDs. And you guys take care. God bless.